emotion was fought, and we are anxious to see a fight on the gridiron in this one. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on a team from the MAC, the UMass Minutemen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Bobcats have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So UMass offense will have the football first. And here comes for the first time as a starter this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either.
Oh, he's got some space. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. UMass quickly back to the line.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Gets it past the marker. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. To the air, it's Hairston. Trying to beat the DD. Touchdown, UMass! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
I mean, what a great way to start this game. Getting the football in the end zone, getting it to your big play wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, David, it just seems like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up on that drive worked perfectly. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off with a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Texas State's offense will take the field for the first time. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's...
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. All right, guys, let's chat about Texas State. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, this team came out with their hair on fire. The offense drives down the field, scores a touchdown on their opening possession, and now the defense is dominating as well. Already their second sack, and you've got to give this head coach a ton of credit. He did a great job getting this football team physically and mentally ready to play here today.
Hauls it in at the 40. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0. There he goes. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Minutemen.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders. Defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll go back to work on offense. To the air on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Bobcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The UMass offense returns to the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Got the first down, looking for more. Touchdown, Minuteman! He got a step and just dusted the field.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. Out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put breaks into the open. Picks up the first down. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Well, they execute the in route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that.
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
And this is how the wind can really affect a game. It's not just for kickers, but quarterbacks as well. And on that last throw, guys, it looked to me like he was throwing it into the wind. And that definitely affected the velocity of the throw. It also affected the accuracy. And that's what caused the interception.
The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. On the run, it's Hood. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. He's up to 55 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Dropping back, it's Hairston. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off.
Well, everything was going so...
Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. This offense has converted twice on third down on this drive. A third time would put... Touchdown, Bobcats! Fitted in the window for the score.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game one. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The UMass offense returns to the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. UMass to the line facing third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. UMass will line up to punt it away. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Motion from the wideout. Off play action. Under fire. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience.
Welcome to McGurk Alumni Stadium in Amherst, home to the UMass Minutemen. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on a team from the MAC, the UMass Minutemen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Blue Hens will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Minutemen offense takes the field, and they'll go to work first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before. This guy's unique.
Welcome to McGurk Alumni Stadium in Amherst, home to the UMass Minutemen. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on a team from the MAC, the UMass Minutemen. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. UMass will kick off and we'll be underway. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Blue Hens offense will take the field first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. To the air, it's Hart. Here's the pressure. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Blue Hens will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. So UMass's offense will go to work for the first time. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time.
Turning it on! Throwing it on! All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. small blip across the college football landscape, this place has been the home to legends like Lambert, Edelman, James, Holtz, and of course, Saban. Today, an inter-conference battle between a couple of MAC rivals. As we'll see, the UMass Minutemen taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Kent State Golden Flashes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. UMass will kick off and will be underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Kent State's offense will have the opening possession of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And you can tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
The Golden Flashes, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Hicks. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. The short hands, it's Chandler. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Golden Flashes will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. He'll field the punt and take it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Minutemen offense heads onto the field for the first time today. But, Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Got it in the middle, it's good. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield, it's Hairston. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. They just keep firing. Working that wide receiver screen. Touchdown, UMass! A great catch and run for 6. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Got his man downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. He'll do it himself. Powers through the defender. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Right on the money. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Golden Flashes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Chandler. Breaks out another sweet move and gets it down to the 40. And the Golden Flashes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's got it on the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's got his man. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Golden Flashes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Pulls it in. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Plows through the defense. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Going for 6. Touchdown, Kent State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
Man, I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. To throw, it's Hairston. Quickly complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold on.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. From the gun. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Kelly. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Minutemen with a ton of work to do here on 3rd down. It's a draw. Stopped right at the 20. What they would give to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 55-yarder. Pressure coming. Finds his man. Now well within strike. college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Rentschler Field in East Hartford, home to the UConn Huskies. As we'll see a squad from the back, the UMass Minutemen taking on the UConn Huskies. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. UMass will kick off and will be underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the UConn Huskies offense will go to work first. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right. Those are the games that make college football special.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his tight end. Let's talk just for a minute about UConn. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a 3-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but
lets it fly deep downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, UConn!
And this defense really wanted to come out and set the tone and be physical, but the offense did that. They took control. They owned the line of scrimmage. They create the big explosive run on the first drive to really set the tone in this football game.
The extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. So the UMass Minutemen have the ball for the first time, and their offense will go to work. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Looking for a man. It's Hairston. Under fire. He's going to take off. Ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Defensive coordinators always preach.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Washington had an impressive showing at home And to do it with some of the legends of the past there, Mark Brunell, Napoleon Kaufman, and Lincoln Kennedy, what a special victory. Always fun to see two of the game's better teams duke it out at this point of the season. A good barometer, fellas, for both coaches.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Bringing the heat. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. UConn will have to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. 2nd down coming up. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Hairston. A shot toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. UMass will line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Give to the running back. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. And the Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll leave it with him. Got a little space. There he goes. And he picks up a... They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Going to try to get it himself. At the 20, he's got space.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it. He takes off.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Kelly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Hairston. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Time is their enemy. It's running out on them. Down 4, they'll go for it on 4th down. Makes the grab ready for the 1st down. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kelly. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Fires to the big fella. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. UMass now faces a 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. When you deal with a rivalry game, you have to live with the outcome for a full year. And this one is going to rest in their minds for the entire season going into next year.
And it's not going to sit well with the losing team. When you lose these, you're going to get hounded and you're going to get hate. You're going to get social media is going to destroy you about losing to your rival. But you got to put it past you. It is just one game. It's not that big of a deal. Well, Jesse, yeah, it kind of is.
Welcome to Amherst, Massachusetts, and McGirt Alumni Stadium, home to the Minutemen of UMass, just a stone's throw away from where the heart of the American Revolution was fought, and we are anxious to see a fight on the gridiron in this one. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Missouri State Bears, taking on a team from the MAC, the UMass Minutemen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely, David Pollock. UMass will kick off and will be underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bears offense will have first crack at this one. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our...
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
You usually want to start a game when you come into a hostile environment with a great first drive. Get some momentum, quiet the crowd, calmer. The exact opposite on the road, and you make a big mistake early.
Yeah, I love coming into a hostile environment, trying to be aggressive from jump, but that interception was like giving every single fan here in the stadium a triple shot of espresso. They are going crazy right now after getting that interception.
This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to throw, it's Hairston. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Release to the back. Got it in the middle, it's good. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, first and goal from the 7. Makes the grab. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Looking to throw again. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
All right, interesting decision for you now. How confident are you in your offense? You got a big 4th down. It is early in the game. Do you feel like your guys can go out and generate a touchdown, or do you want to play it safe and kick the field goal?
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Fisher. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Using his legs, it's Joyner. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Trying play action. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Bears send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. The UMass offense returns to the field. So they put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Off play action on first down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Hairston. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes a grab for a big play. They bring it down, but the big play will move the sticks.
The quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. So here comes the Missouri State offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
To the ground with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lining up to convert 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Gets it to him on the screen. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. They punt it away on 4th down. Makes the catch at the 30. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. And now this offense will take the field again. Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll pull it on the read. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Hairston. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. Let's talk for just a second about UMass. During the offseason, they go out, they get a top 25 recruiting class. That's nothing to scoff at. But the question is, how do they move up from here, David?
Well, and how do these talented young guys perform at this level, right? We don't really know. I mean, top 25 class is good. It's not elite, but how do these guys perform, Palmer, early, day one in their career?
Yeah, they're going to have to grow up pretty quick because we expect to see a lot of these guys play meaningful snaps in this game here today as well. I think that's what the fans really want to see here today.
UMass to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. UMass will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. So here comes the Bear offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. Breaks into the open. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
And the Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Throwing right. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. After the misfire, it's 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. He'll get rid of it. That one's going to keep him away tonight as he just missed it. The Bears will send out the punt unit. Hauls it in and looking upfield. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Makes the grab. It's Sexton. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, UMass. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
The running back is going to get the long touchdown run on the stats, but the option was run beautifully. How about the timing down the line of scrimmage? A perfect pitch, and the running back takes it and does the rest. That's why this offense is hard to stop. So many options on so many plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Northern Illinois has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside Husky Stadium. They're up by 7 over New Mexico State.
To the air on first down.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And down he goes back at the 3.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Bears line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The UMass offense returns to the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw. It's Hairston. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. That's the end of the quarter, and it's UMass holding the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Hauls it in. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one in there at the 35. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Here on 2nd and 9, sends 3 receivers to the right. Back to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's good. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13-zip. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Now the play fake. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the 1st half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built the lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Minutemen! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. He can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Catch in the middle. It's Fisher. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Second down, they'll go to the air. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. He'll keep it himself. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continued. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give from the gun. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. He's up to 86 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Minuteman!
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So here comes the Missouri State offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
From the gun, running back gets the give. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Spins away from the defender. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Oh, he's got some space. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. And the Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Joyner. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg and rolling out. He finds a dead spot in the middle. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
The Bears trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Missouri State! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And It's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Northern Illinois has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside Husky Stadium. They're up by 11 over New Mexico State. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking downfield, it's Hairston. Got his man on the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Minutemen come to the line on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Makes the grab. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he makes the catch. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. UMass now faces a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. And they reacted well with the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw it. Here comes the heat. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. Sometimes you're just too open. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. UMass to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Kelly. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass. It's Hairston. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got a man. It's Kelly. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there. The Minutemen come to the line on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. With that, he's got 101 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.